I wouldn't go that way if I were you, they warn, playfully. They have a deep, musical accent you don't recognize. A stranger? That's impossible. You're the only people around here for thousands of light years. And what the heck is he doing out here? You feel a chill go up your spine. I'm not going to ignore him, and we'll find another way. Maybe? You remember the warning, though. Are you sure you should go this way? Why not? You start to ask why, but he's disappeared again over the edge of the mushroom cap. You shout, but there's no answer. You can't even figure out a way to get up there. Can this guy fly? Or is it just a mirage? I think you might be seeing things. Hello everyone, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. And hey, guess what? We actually are now a Teenage Exocolonist because we have officially passed into 13. We've also been given permission to finally join expeditions! Woo! Alright, oh, we have a pet. Good old Vriska the Vrisky, I think is what they're called. Alright, nothing new from Kale. Anything from Dicey Poo? Have you ever heard the stories about changelings? Dice muses, scrolling through a book on mythology on his hollow palm. Old Earth humans used to think that fairies would steal human babies and replace them with their own. He scratches his cheek. Do you think that happened with me and Tanj? I think that would explain a lot. Sometimes it feels like I'm not even really human. Man, you say things sometimes, and I want to respond, but there's no option. You and Anemone are playing in the garrison yard with sticks, chasing each other around and pretending to be sword fighting. The adults training nearby are patient with you, as long as you don't get near the target dummies, but sometimes you stray too close. Watch out, Annie! One of the security personnel calls out as Anemone bumps into her. You kids stay behind the fences, okay? It's Anemone, she retorts, as you both retreat to a safe distance. Anemone throws her stick to the ground and pouts. Just because everyone else shortens their name, it doesn't mean I have to do it. I like being Anemone. But having a nickname is kind of cool and mysterious. Like having a call sign, you know? What would you call me, Garrett? Annie, Nemi, just Anemone, something else? Nemsterino! Nemsol? I mean, I already kind of call you Nemi anyway. Nemi tilts her head, and now I think she's officially just named Nemi. She mimics swinging a sword a few times. Nemi. Nemi. Yeah. Calm calls me that sometimes. I thought you said you've never heard it before. At least it's not Annie. Nemi picks up her discarded stick. Now, she says, brandishing it at you, prepare to be defeated by the mighty Nemi. You spend the next hour sparring with Nemi in the yard. Cool, cool. Anything from Tanj? Nope. Nothing new from Tanj. Okay. So... Oh, wow. I can just straight up walk out to this little area here. Okay. Why would we sneak out? I guess friendship with dice. Explore nearby. 2 bravery, 1 perception, friendship with dice. Survey the plains. Perception, animals, friendship with dice. Yo, what's up, ma? Your dad used to joke that your mom got her prosthetic leg so she could run faster than everyone else before you had gene tech. You don't think that's true. You guess she lost it in some kind of fight, but she barely talks about it. Except for days like today when she's stumbling around like one leg is shorter than the other. Stupid thing, she grumbles. When am I going to have time to get this damn thing fitted right? That seems like foreshadowing to me. You find your dad comparing some plant samples. When he sees you, he puts down the test tubes and gives you a big hug. "Kiddo!" he exclaims, then kneels down to look you in the eye. "I've been thinking. I want to say I'm sorry your mom and I were arguing on your birthday. We disagree sometimes, just like every couple, but it's unfair that you had to see how the soy sausage gets made." What a fucking expression. It was kind of upsetting. Your dad's face falls. "I know. I'm sorry, Gooseberry. Here, I hear the depot's open now. Go get yourself a piece of candy or something on me. I'm saving up for a weapon!" "Your mom and I talked it out," he continues. "We're both just really putting our everything into the farm right now, and it's making us kinda snappy. You don't have to worry about it, okay?" He squeezes you in a hug. "If you want to join Utopia's exploration team, just be careful. It's dangerous out there." "You got it, my guy." I'ma be so careful out there, like you don't even know, man. Nothing new, okay. Alright, let's head out then. Hello? Can I do thing, please? Thank you. Alright. So we're still only allowed to go nearby. We can't go to the other areas yet, I think. Explore nearby. All events have respawned. Okay. Survey the plain. So that's not something we actually get to explore. We're going to do a bit of exploring, but surveying is also good. Or do we get better equipment now? Oh, sweet, it's Utopia. What's up, girl? Hopefully we can back out of this, but just in case, we're going to prep another save scum we won't use. Utopia is working near the gates. This area has been deemed safe enough for kids to go for a hike, so long as you're back before dark and never go out during glow. "There ain't a lot to see out there," she says. "A logging camp, a few fields, some nice lookouts. You've been out here before, but that was when you weren't supposed to, so you let her give you her advice anyways. Keep your eyes peeled for useful things, like that there mushwood log." She points to a light, sturdy piece of wood by the side of the road. "A lumber carrier must have dropped it." Oh, cool, we got a free log. "It's fairly safe out there, but that don't mean totally safe," she cautions. "Don't you go too far, and if you see anything what scares you, run like heck and make a ton of noise." She helps tighten the straps of your backpack. "What you hoping to see out there, sweets?" Just checking things out. Right on, Utopia says, patting you on the back. "Spoken like a true explorer. Keep your eyes and ears open. You might learn something. Things grow pretty wild out there," she continues. "If you've picked a place clean, give it a year. Bet it'll look like you were never there at all." Okay, that didn't give us any stress. We do start with 10 stress, which means we're a little bit more limited than a full bar, but that's okay. Alright, what's this? +2 perception. Yeah, and because we still have heroic, everything out here is going to be boosted. Hopefully our animals can get up to 33. But we have had this one before. We're going to try and plant something because why not? +2 biology and +5 stress. "What are you doing rooting around over here?" Utopia comes striding out of the forest, a big grin on her. Oh, so things will be different now that Utopia, like, that we're not trying to hide, I guess. "Are you farming? You're in the wrong place. These fields haven't been worked in years. Everyone's moved inside the walls, sweets." She kicks a clod of gray-pink dirt. "Soil's just not good enough out here for growing earth crops. Besides, the animals get to it faster than we can chase them away. Try reporting to geoponics if you'd like to help out." Damn. I was hoping that wouldn't give us any stress. Sturdy mushwood log. We've had this one before too. Top Eye is acting really strange. It won't let you pass when you try to walk past it. Yeah, it's protecting its young. It's good to start, and then... What if we go like this? (18 to 18). Sure. Okay. What if we go boom, 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 boom. Super goal is 18. That boosts it to a 20. Oh yeah, because that bumps up stuff. Up stuff too. That's 18, and that's still a 20. Alright, we'll go with the 20. Yeah, baby! +3 animals, +3 from Super Goal, Ricky gear, and heroic status. You love to see it. Oh yeah, look at us just climbing in points. Don't worry, I'm not after your young. You are safe. Some roots, nice. I haven't seen those in a while. Steep hill leading off to the left. Is this the boulder thing again? It's the boulder thing. We are not going to push down the boulder. Not today, Rock. Not today. That's an important event. Maybe another taming? Yeah, cool. You hear a sad hiccuping sound and follow it to find a sick hop-eye. It's hunched down low, its foot completely nestled under its body and shivering uncontrollably. Its enormous eyes roll around in confusion and fear at your approach. Okay, we're definitely gonna do that, but I think taking it home with us makes us leave, and I don't want to leave just yet. So we'll do a couple more events, and then we'll go finish off with that. Ooh, mysterious stranger again. It's not Utopia. Oh, hello. Who are you? Someone is peering over the edge of the mushroom cap above you. You can't quite see their eyes, but you get an impression of long dark hair and an enormous mocking grin. I wouldn't go that way if I were you, they warn, playfully. They have a deep, musical accent you don't recognize. A stranger? That's impossible. You're the only people around here for thousands of light years. And what the heck is he doing out here? You feel a chill go up your spine. I'm not going to ignore him, and we'll find another way. Maybe? You remember the warning, though. Are you sure you should go this way? Why not? You start to ask why, but he's disappeared again over the edge of the mushroom cap. You shout, but there's no answer. You can't even figure out a way to get up there. Can this guy fly? Or was it just a mirage? I think you might be seeing things. No. You've met everybody on the stratospheric. That must have been some kind of animal. One that looks like a person and sounds like a person. Maybe it's Dice playing tricks with his voice. Maybe you're seeing things. You round the bend and regret it immediately as something long and thin slaps against your face. Then another whack across your back. And as you spin to face your attacker, whap whap! 2 slaps to your shins sends you reeling. Whatever's attacking, you can't see it. You fall to the ground and cover your head with your arms in defense. Nothing happens. Just silence. When you look up, there's no attacker, but the plants all around you are flattened to the ground. They're long purple reeds with knobby bumps at the base. That was a lot of extra stress, but it's a danger that we now know about, you know? As you watch, the reeds slowly start to bend back upright. You poke one hand experimentally and it slaps back down to the ground, stinging you hard. Attacked by grass? How embarrassing. You decide to call it slapgrass. Hey man, that is super important knowledge. Okay, we're at 90 stress. Looks like it's time to bring back the sick Hopper fella. Goal 47, and we get no physical cards. Wow. Okay. It's gonna be tight, but we should be able to do this. Hell yeah! I fail to see how that could be any better. Game agrees. Animals at 30. The Hopeye hisses and tries to bite you. It doesn't want to be touched. You throw your jacket over it, then carefully pick it up and put it in your pack. You crack the zipper a bit to give it some fresh air. Your dad helps you make a little nest for it in an empty part of the geoponics barns. Every day you bring it food and water and gradually nurse it back to health. Oh cool, Cal likes that. Cal takes an active interest in the recuperation. Utopia says that Hopeyes don't really have a gender, he says, as you're washing out the pen together. Or maybe she said they're both, and they're really social. So what are you going to name him? Hop Solo! Optimus Prime, Sir Hops-a-Lot, Mrs. Hoppington. Hop Solo, that's genius. Okay, you know what? We'll take it. A vagabond, a scoundrel, a ruffian with a heart of gold. Does that make you Garrett Baca? I like it. Gained pet, Hopeye. Gain 1 less stress, plus 1 bonus to pairs. Hop Solo plucks the fruit, or Cal offers the Hopeye a piece of bobber fruit. Cute! Hop Solo plucks the fruit from Cal's hands and snuggles into your lap to snuggle, and hops into your lap to snuggle down and nibble on it. Cal snaps a photo with his hollow palm and shares it, captioning it, "Friends for life," even does the LY. Nice. Cool. That was 100% worth. Alright. Anyone got anything new for us? Dice is skipping stones across a flat stretch of rock. Talked to my sister today, he says. Skip. She's doing some kind of super secret extra credit project in engineering. She wanted to gloat, I guess. He tosses a rock into the air and catches it. Whatever. She just likes it when people pay attention to her. Give him a plant. I didn't mean to open that. How you doing, Nemi? Not new. Oh, I think I do have some. Ooh, both pets follow us at once. That's actually amazing. Do you like fruit? Eh. Not amazing, but that's okay. Have some more roots. And Mars, I think I have a crystal for you. Mars is frowning intently at her hollow palm, typing a new message. Oh, excuse me, Garrett. I just have to clear something up, she says, sparing you a look. Anemone posted her answers to the Everything About You survey on the colony message board. She said that she thinks her brother Com is the coolest person in the colony. Mars rolls her eyes. As if. Com is like one of the hottest, but he's not sophisticated. He is pretty hot. She holds the crystal up to the light and gazes into it. At the right angle, I can see my face in it. Beautiful. Oh, new thing with Mars. And furthermore, your attitude towards your elders in general is entirely disrespectful. You find Uticott delivering a scathing reprimand to Mars, who is doing her level best to look like she'd rather be anywhere else. You speak out of turn, you question the council's decisions. If you disagree with an order, you simply do not do it. I could go on. Do you need me to go on? Ooh, no, Mars scowls. Uticott clicks her tongue. I honestly thought better of you, Marzipan, she chastises. You have the sort of natural leadership ability I remember from when I was a girl, many years ago. Mars doesn't roll her eyes, but you get the sense it's a close call. You need to set a better example for the other children, Uticott continues. It's okay to have your own opinions. But you kids can't just do whatever you want. You have to follow the rules and respect your elders. I am setting a good example, Mars retorts, stomping her foot. Hello! The only reason we're here is because a bunch of people knew living on Earth was a nonsense and decided to do something different. Uticott looks scandalized, but Mars just continues on. Maybe kids should have more authority. We're the ones with the new ideas that will take us into the future. I mean, we don't need more authority right now. We are just kids. Kids are idiots. But, like, yeah, just wait to grow older, Mars. Hey, don't speak for all of us. Mars gives you a dirty look, clearly not impressed by your interjection. Uticott's mouth opens and closes a few times, and she puts her hand at her forehead. Both of you get back to your duties, she sighs. Marzipan, we will talk about this later, in private. Nah, just more about Commie. Kombucha. I have never had kombucha. I have a few friends who really like it, though. Daddykins? No daddykins. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to relax then. Relaxing in the field gives us some quality time with Cal, most likely. Relaxing on the wall gives us dice. And I think we get some Mars if we do it in there. We'll take the walls. Yeah, we'll take the walls. You've heard Security Chief Rhett is on the lookout for lookouts. That is, for kids to chill on top of the walls all afternoon and count Xenos. Sounds way better than going to class. Gives you a once-over, eyes narrowed. Alright, he says. Look over there, at the end of the field. What does that sign say? Perception 20 or greater, read it out loud. You can read the sign easily. It says, if you can read this, your eyesight is 20/20. Huh, what a weird sign. What does that mean? Rhett nods in approval. Good, you pass. Come back next month and I'll put you on the roster. Yay, lookout duty, that seems fun. Ooh, do we want to forget either of those? It's kind of nice to have the 3 and the plus. Nah, they're both good cards. No call for that. Are we in? We're in Pollen now. Okay. Yeah, of course Tanch has something to say. Got something for me, Nemi? She does not got something for me. I might have something for her, though. Do I have any eggs? Nah, but you can have a log. What's up, girl? Tangent is deep in conversation with one of the other scientists. He seems to be consoling her, though Tangent's face betrays no emotions as he claps her on the shoulder and reassures her that she's doing really well for someone so young, and that everyone compromised some of their samples when they were first learning. He leaves, and Tangent sighs as she goes to put her head in her hands, stopping short when she realizes she's still wearing gloves. She peels them off and digs her fingers into her eyes. Are you okay, Tangent? I'm fine, Tangent replies immediately. I compromised an experiment I was working on because the vent was still open when I was spraying the workstation down with sanitizer. She sniffs. It's so gross here, she says. I probably did that fungus a favor. Tangent takes a bottle of sanitizer from under her workbench and cleans while she speaks. There are pollen spores everywhere, she whines. And he comes over here and tells me it'll be okay, Tange. Like it's his job to console and patronize me. I do hate being patronized. You both sigh in unison. I hate being young, she says bitterly. Why don't they understand that we have higher expectations for ourselves than they do? I need to learn from my own failures. Tangent's focus. +1 if this has the highest value. Indeed. Interesting. What I don't need, she continues icily, is someone to pat me on the head and tell me it's okay, and the adults will make it all better. I messed up, she says. Just let me fix it. Don't make a big deal about it, like I'm a child with a boo-boo. Cool. Alright. Oh, Cal's got something for us. Your early pollen. Dad's got something for us. A lot of people have something for us. The place has a log for us. Not bad. You got anything for us, Mars? No. Garrett, what do you think about this? Mars walks towards you haughtily, stops, poses with her hand on her hip, then turns and walks away. I call it my cool walk, Mars says, looking over her shoulder. I also have a bored walk and a flirty walk. It's important to switch it up once in a while. Neat. Master that walk cycle, girl. You got this. You got anything for me, Nemi? Nope. Alright, Cal, what's up? Hold this to your head now, my darling, you hear as you enter the garden looking for Cal. It'll help with the swelling. Oh, hey, we haven't seen his mom yet. Auntie Tira. Cal's mom, a life support engineer. Cal is sitting with his mother, Auntie Tira, who kneels beside him, holding an ice pack to his head. Cal's eyes are a little puffy. He rubs them and sniffs as you... Alright, his name is Recalcitrance. As you approach. Hello, Garrett. Tira greets you with a kind smile. Don't worry. Recalcitrance just took a tumble off of something. He shouldn't have been climbing. Mom, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, it sounds like something he'd do. Cal shrugs. I climbed it before and it was fine, he says, not disagreeing with you. It was slippery from the irrigation misters, that's all. Mom always knows how to make it better, he says with a boyish smile, even if I'm old enough to take care of myself. My brave boy, Tira says, stroking his hair. Thanks for humoring me. She looks over to you. Don't let him show off to you, Garrett. Ground-based feats of bravery only, for the rest of the day. Cal whines and wrinkles his nose. Cal's strength. Tira laughs and wraps him in a big motherly hug, rocking him back and forth. Despite his protests, Cal's eyes close in happiness. He really loves his mom. Alright, and speaking of parental love, Dad, what's up? Your dad was sniffling and sneezing pretty bad this morning. He collapsed around this time last year, so you've been feeling anxious about his health, especially now that the pollen is back. He's working hard in the fields, respirator hanging from his neck as he grunts and shovels dirt into a wheelbarrow. He sees you coming and stands up straight, coughing a little as he stretches his back. Hey, kiddo, what brings you out here? Nag. Your dad makes blah 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 motions with his hand. I do. Don't look at me like that. I'm just getting some fresh air. It's hard to breathe with that thing on. I'm racing to get these pixie beans in the ground, he continues. We're all set to have a great harvest in time for Vertumnalia. Dude, I want you to be there at Vertumnalia. He leans on his shovel, tucking one foot behind the other and rocking back and forth. Truth is, I've been working like a dog. I'd love to get out of here for a while. Hey, what do you say you and I go for a little walk, he says, brightening. I know you don't get outside the walls much either. We could do a little nature walk. I studied all the plants the foragers bring back, but I've never really seen them in the wild. Apparently he's gone on expeditions before, so that's a bit of a weird disconnect. I want to go out for a walk with Dad, maybe learn something, but like, only if you bring your freaking respirator, my dude. I have a feeling he's gonna die on us. Awesome! Your dad exclaims. I knew you'd pick up what I'm throwing down. Your mother doesn't see the draw, he continues, flipping his shovel up onto his shoulder and picking his way carefully out of the turned fields. She likes what she can control, you know? Well, there's a whole planet out here, and I want to go explore. Oh, fuck, man. Come on. He stops and doubles over, suddenly racked with a coughing fit that makes him unable to speak. He tries a few times to catch his breath, but each time he just starts coughing harder. The pink pollen in the air swirls and eddies around you both. Put your damn mask on, my guy! A little breather thing. If he collapses out there, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be, do you get a precious memory with your dad and a new card for your deck, but he dies out there because you can't do shit? Or do you keep him in here, lose the memory, but keep the dad? Or he dies next to you in medical care. Fuck. I don't like this. I really don't like this. They're setting us up for a real bad time. Oh, your dad wheezes. You're just like Instance, that old stick in the mud. I remember when we were younger. She was always walking around with her nose in everyone's business. She always thinks she knows what's best for people. Despite his brave words, he has to hold on to you for balance as he catches his breath again. Okay, maybe now's not the best time, he gasps, finally putting his respirator back on. But you and me, we have a date with the outside world, kiddo. I'm taking a rain check. Hell yeah. We can do that during like a better season, you know? Ooh, he says, his eyes red-rimmed and streaming from irritation. I can't wait until Instance figures out a treatment for this shimmer thing. She says maybe next year. Maybe the one after that. I'm gonna be first in line, you bet. A set, you bet. Concern. Alright. I think we wanted to go back out exploring. We've got 0 stress. Animals will probably take a bump up to a perk level. Persuasion's close. Organizing's a little close, but not super close. Oh, hey, dice. Yeah, I think we are good to head out. I mean, maybe take a log. I've got a bunch. Yeah, that's fine. I gotta suss out their birthdays too. Oh yeah, cool. They both follow me out here too. Only the one we have equipped actually does anything, but still, it's cool. You know, it doesn't look like we're wearing a respirator, but supposedly we are. Come across a cluster of mush trees. They're not grown yet, but they're still pretty big. It might be good to harvest them before they get all gross and mushy during the rainy seasons. Now, we're going to give them a pat, which gives us perception in animals. We don't need to cut any down. There's enough for us and our personal needs that we can find on the side of the road, you know? We'll leave that to the harvesters, although they really should be doing it better. We've done this one before. Cool. And now we go... Can we do that better? That's 26. 24, yeah. Back to 24. I think that's the best we can do. No, we could have apparently gotten a little bit better. That's fine. Animals just bumped up to the next one. The Hop-Eyes are wary at first. We crouch down, then we play with them for a little bit, which doesn't give us any de-stress, unfortunately. Upgrade pet cards via relaxing in the park. Okay. So we can make Vriska even better if we spend our relaxing time in the park. That's convenient. Oh, we didn't practice spitting seeds last time we got this event. Let's go for it. Gives us 1 combat. You take the challenge seriously, lining up targets and keeping score. Your aim improves. Cool. Blobgrass. We've done blobgrass. Oh, actually, well then, let's do this. Yeah, 13, much better. Although we could do this, makes it 14. Okay, we'll go for that. Nice and mellow, you know? Good song. Ooh, hey now, what if we gotta get rid of those first words, man. Yeah, what if we do this? Doesn't that technically give it a straight? I see. Well, we go like this. No, hey now. This. And then like what? 29, 30. What if we put... That's still 30, just a different 30. Okay, what if we do that? 32. I think 32 is our best case there. What? 33. Rude. Bit more stress, but we got some good perception out of that. Come on, friendos. Maybe we can finish up everything out here this cycle. Ah, we got this one before and we touched one. Let's just watch. Perception, yep. You stare with big eyes at the wonders of the natural world. We can do one more, like, non-stressful thingy-majigger. So we're gonna have to be careful about which one we do. There isn't a cloud in the sky, but yet it started to rain. You can't tell where it's coming from or whether it's even water. Given how this planet is full of surprises, it's probably some animal migration or airborne tree sap. Who knows? Find shelter and wait it out, find something to use as an umbrella, nothing wrong with a little rain. That requires perception, so it's probably a good one to use. You break off a large leaf on a long stem and hold it over your head. It makes a pleasant kind of thrum as the drops splatter on it. Okay. So we've opened up most of it. There's something there. Something back over here, and then I think up the hill area. Let us save once more. Let's see what we got. Geoponics engineers have set up a work site here, using the robo-plow to tear up the ground and prep it for farming. You stroll up to the farmers with a wave and take a closer look at what they're doing. They ask if you want to help. We got +2 biology, nice. Yeah. I'm tough enough. Welcome to the Salty Spittoon. Okay. Yeah, this gives us bonus to straights. So what if we... Yeah, 13 is definitely better. Okay, what if we took that off and then went like this? Beautiful. Okay. So if we go 2... Do we have any gems? We have no gems, so we go 2. Alright, you're gonna be a 4 now. Let's see. Maybe I want you to be a 2. You ever think of that? Huh? Alright, what if we... That makes that the same. We can get it up to a 23 that way. I'm fine with that. Could have gotten a 27, apparently. +2 more biology. Hey, we got a past 10. Technically, empathy is now my dump stat. No, engineering. Engineering is at 7. You feel invigorated, and you learn a little more about farming. You're too worn out and tired to continue. Yeah, we've only got a few more events out there. We should try and pop out once during dry, I think? Dry or wet, probably. Mid-pollen. Anything for us, Dice? Nope. Nothing from Kale. Tange is working in the lab, taking notes on a vibrant Vertumnan specimen. The Chief Engineer Instance has allowed me a great deal of intellectual freedom, she says. She does not see my age as an impediment to my contributions. In fact, she celebrates my youth. She says that as the old whom should look to the young for guidance, as we are unburdened by tradition. Tange allows herself a rare smile. In some ways, she is the mother I've always wanted, she adds quietly. My own mother was burdened by many things. 30. Hey, is it your birthday? It was not, in fact, her birthday, but that's okay. Got anything for me, marzipan? No. Parents? Dad, are you dying again? If so, could you consider not? No. Okay, good. He's not dying. I support that. Alright, well, let's go rest in the gardens, because that might be able to let us level up our pet. You play with your Hop-Eye Hop Solo while you hang out in the gardens. They're pretty well behaved, never straying too far into the underbrush, and always coming back when you call their name. Oof, wrong pet, but that's fine. Another Hop-Eye shyly approaches out of the long grass. Your Hop-Eye goes totally still, lets out a happy chitter and bounces off to greet the stranger. They touch noses, then hop around each other twice. They disappear for a few minutes into the underbrush, long enough that you begin to get concerned. Finally, Hop Solo bounces back to you and nuzzles against your leg. They want to be picked up and cuddled, so you pop them underneath your shirt and carry them like a baby the rest of the way. Oh, okay, it's all your pets. Cool. Hop Solo got lucky. Good for him. You play with your Vricky Vriska, hanging out with them just outside the walls. It's uneventful, which is exactly what you needed. You try to teach them some simple commands. Stay, follow, speak. It's adorable, watching them tilt their head from side to side when they're trying to figure something out. They don't seem to really get it, but you get the impression they're trying. Cool. And one creativity, okay. You quickly realize the Vricky must be named after the sound they make when they're happy. A whirring, clicking noise. For a weird spider tentacle creature, it's really cute. I don't want to forget either of those. I'd like to forget, you know, one of the ones I've got, or maybe one of the zeros. Oh! Okay. I guess fair enough. You're getting older. It's that magical time in your life, full of discoveries and possibilities. When children become adults, and their bodies change in weird, wonderful, and often embarrassing ways. Remember, everyone, be mature, okay? I don't want to hear any giggles. You keep those giggles to yourself. When you were younger, Congruence gave your class a frank presentation about preparing for the changes your bodies would experience in the next few years. Which parts of the presentation was relevant to you? So, you know, kind of like affirm gender identity here, I guess? Voice changing, getting erections. You and your friends giggled your way through Congruence's presentation and left with a new appreciation for the wonders of the human body. Puberty had felt like something that would happen so far in the future that it didn't apply to you. You put it out of your mind, even as you notice Cal's voice begin to drop, or Mars starting to dress differently. Till one morning you wake up and something feels different. You just know something's off as soon as you open your eyes. Things are squelchier than you'd expect them to be down there. You were having an exciting dream, and then something happened, but you can already barely remember it. You just want to close your eyes again. You remember Congruence's sexual education classes, and you're really not ready for their real-world practical applications. After a few minutes, you sigh and muster up the courage to look under your blankets. Yeah, that's a thing. Thankfully, never had to deal with that particular issue. You wait for your parents to leave for work, calling out to you that you're going to miss breakfast if you lie around in bed. When you're sure they're gone, you carefully strip the sheets on your bed and stuff them into the recycler. You put in a requisition for new sheets from the depot and continue on with your day. That's not dealing with the mess. Yup. Yep. That night, you find your dad waiting for you. He's pulled back your privacy curtain to show your stripped bed and looks up with a knowing smile when you enter holding new sheets. He laughs, putting on an exaggerated detective impression. Now I can only think of one reason why a teenager suddenly cares about doing his own laundry. He points at you and exclaims, "By Jove, I think I've got it! What's up, Garrett? Got something to share with your old man?" You can feel your face getting red as you ignore him and make your bed. Oh, come on. But it doesn't stop him. Aw, kiddo, it's okay to feel a little wet behind the ears. You retreat into your bunk and slam the privacy curtain closed so you can't hear him make any more jokes. Ugh, he's so embarrassing. Gain status hormones. Okay, we're doing this. What is happening? You feel so on the edge today. Like everything that happens feels so unfair and tragic. Like you want to punch stuff and then cry about it. Like you want to be left alone, but you also desperately want attention. It's like a fount of new energy is starting to bubble up inside you. Dangerous, uncontrollable energy. Welcome to puberty, Garrett. Is our avatar gonna change? No? Okay, same. Okay, so like... Does that do anything for us? Question mark? Does that just mean things are gonna be a bit more difficult? And we hit puberty, but we don't get another inventory gear slot perk thingy. That's what I like to call bullshit, baby. Okay, well, yeah, that's apparently a thing. Well, that is a great spot to leave it off for today, I think. So thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope you had fun. And I will see you all tomorrow for another episode of I Was a Teenage Exocolonist.